welcome. Those of you that are returning and those of you that are new, welcome to my platform. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading for you guys today. I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective, so please use your best discernment on what part of the reading you're going to take with you that resonates and what part is going to be for somebody else. So, before we get into that, there's 2 links in the description box below. If you're wanting to advance your spiritual journey, I suggest that you get this book. It's called Truth of God by Michael STEADMAN. It's got really important techniques in it that are going to help you spiritually advance. This book is probably not for everybody. If you're not wanting to take your spiritual journey to the next level, then maybe don't get this book. But if you are wanting to take your spiritual journey to the next level and, obtain your God self and all of that, I suggest that you get this book. It's got it's got way more than just 3 techniques in it. It's an intuitive workbook, but the 3 that I use on a day-to-day basis are the God technique, which shifts you out of your ego into looking out through the eyes of your higher self, your soul, God, source, whatever you want to call that, divine being, so that you see everything from a bigger picture, all right, which just is a blessing. The second one is the joy versus anger technique, and that helps you develop a yes and no answering system with your higher self, God's source, the creator of all things. So you can get an immediate answer back and be able to ask questions wherever you go and not have to wait for a sign, say a prayer, wait for whatever, okay? Angel number to show up. You can get an immediate answering system. And then the other one is the mind technique. And the mind technique helps you get rid of thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you. Now, there's other things in this book, like how beliefs are creating boxes, you are not your body, a perspective of God, how to be clear. I mean, there's so many things. There's so many things. Intuitive feeling method. So yeah, I suggest that those of you that really want to progress on your spiritual journey, get this book. I've always been psychic, but when I got this book and I worked through it and I read it and I started using the techniques, it took me out of the psychic realm and put me into the God realm, which is much better than the psychic realm because the psychic realm is basically a trap. Okay, so the second book that's in the description box below is the book that I've written. It's called Visago Tarot Card Spreads and Spells, and it's got different tarot card spreads for each of the major arcana cards. The major arcana cards are like the Hierophant, they're the face cards. So each of the cards, each of the tarot spreads, okay, will help you all you need to get for this book, all you need is the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, okay, to get started. And this is like $6 on the internet. It's like super cheap. But yeah, so I'm just going to flip to one of the, okay, so the Strength card. So basically how I formulated it is I've picked everything that's on the major arcana cards, and for everything that's in the card, it has its own position in the tarot card spread. So you'll basically shuffle the deck, and then for position 1, that is about infinity. It says this card position will reveal to you how strong you actually are. The infinity symbol is a symbol of eternity along with strength. What strengths do you inherit from your family? What strengths do you give to your children? There is a power lingering here with the overcoming of every obstacle. If you pull the Strength card, you will know that you have the strength within you to succeed at your biggest dream. If you pull the Temperance card for this position, that will mean that you are working towards becoming very strong and are on the journey of learning your own personal and spiritual limitations. So for each of the card positions, there's like a little guide that's going to basically help you. And then there's a manifesting technique. All right. So, for the Strength tarot card spell, all you need is a tarot card, the Strength card, sage and Palo Santo, 1 piece of paper, 1 pen, 1 cat's eye crystal, 1 tiger's eye crystal. Those 2 crystals are like $1 on the internet. Okay, so for anything that goes with these manifestation techniques, it's going to be really cheap, or things that you already have. So basically, You'll want to be in a place where you will not be disturbed for at least 15 minutes. Begin by smudging the strength tarot card from your deck. Place the strength tarot card on a flat surface in front of you. Next, you will activate the strength tarot card by reciting the following statement 3 times in a row. I invoke, draw in, and evoke, draw out the strength of the Most High God into all areas of my life and energetic being. I accept the power that comes from the Most High and am grateful for all of the strength that the divine has to offer me. Now take the blank piece of paper and your pen. Write down all the strengths and powers that you have and the ones that you desire. Also write down any achievements that you wish to gain more acknowledgement from. Now take the cat's eye crystal and place it on the top of the strength tarot card and allow the crystal to charge. The cat's eye represents the energies of the Egyptian goddess Bastet, who is a black cat. Now take the tiger's eye crystal on the and put it on the strength tarot card and allow the crystal to charge. The tiger's eye crystal represents the energies of the Egyptian lioness goddess Sekhmet, who is a female warrior and protector. When you feel that they have charged the crystals, you will put them along with your written requests for more strength and power in your pillowcase. For the next 7 days, you will ask for more strength by lying down and sleeping. After the 7 days, you may carry the crystals in your pocket to attract more strength and power. Use the Sage and Palo Santo to cleanse the strength tarot card before putting it back into the deck. When you've completed this spell, you will notice that your limitations diminish as you become stronger than your adversaries and personal karma. You have overcome all odds. So that is basically just a little taste of what this book can do for you. Okay, I wrote it with the spirit Visago, who is a Ars Goetia spirit that Solomon used to work with. And God kind of just guided us to create these really good tarot card spreads and then manifestation techniques that are guided by God. It has God within it. I've dedicated this book to God. And so it helps you, because I don't believe in doing spell work on anybody else. But if you want to like manifest things for yourself, I think that that's fine. You know, that's not messing with other people's free will. Welcome everybody coming into the chat. Okay, so the links to both of those books are in the description box below. So I hope you guys have had a good day. All right, whenever you get to watching this reading, just know that my readings are timeless. So whenever you get to this message, there's going to be things in here for you. Please like the video, tap the notification bell, make sure you are subscribed. And yeah, my readings are timeless. So make sure you watch all of the readings on both platforms. And I say that because each reading will hold an Easter egg of knowledge for you to help you decode your spiritual journey. So that is why I say watch all of the readings. But I would just go through the pictures and the titles, and then the one that you feel drawn to, pick that one, because you're going to get the most out of it that way. All right. So let's see. We're going to just jump right into the prayer. Okay, we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. We're calling upon Jesus Christ and the Ascended Masters. We're also calling upon the Divine Realm, our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, the ancestors, our spirit guides and guardian angels, and the archangels. And we're asking that they all put a protective shield around us, keeping us safe from any harm and any negativity. We also ask that God, please reveal the highest truth, highest knowledge, and highest wisdom to us as we go through this reading for both me and my collective. And I just want to say thank you, God, for all of the gifts and abilities, and thank you for the support. Thank you for the love and the compassion. And thank you. All glory, honor, and worship and praise goes to you, Most High. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I love you, I love you, I love you. Amen. Okay, so by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. This also includes anybody in the chat and anybody in the comments. Don't bully us or anybody else. And, oh, if you guys have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question, and I will pause the collective reading, and then I will answer your question, okay? So the message that I have for you guys, I didn't even realize that it was a new moon, like, I think it was yesterday, until I got the message. And I was like, oh, okay, somebody's new moon manifestation or their spell, whatever they were trying to do, this new moon ritual has backfired. Not just has it backfired, but it just didn't work. So maybe somebody was trying to do this a couple months ago as well. Yeah, it did not work. This person, whoever they are, they are like sitting around waiting for the effects of this to come into fruition. And they're literally, yes, for questions, $20 super chat. Yeah, this person is literally about to be very disappointed because they're not getting the effects that they wanted. Okay. First of all, they were trying to do something to tamper with your blessings or to take a blessing that you already have worked for, that you've already done the work for, that you've already basically like received. I feel like you guys are in the middle of getting a blessing and somebody was wanting to come in and interrupt that and then just kind of take it away from you. And again, it's a very abstract thing to think like, oh, I could just go into that, like, I'll wait till something good comes to that person, then I can just dip into their energy. They won't notice me and I'll just snatch something away from them. Okay, that's delusional thinking. To think that things would work like that is kind of crazy. But no, it doesn't work like that. People can't just like randomly, whenever they get ready, come in and steal something from you. And this person is about to learn the very hard way that that's not going to happen. Okay. Awesome. Interesting. So 2 water signs. Okay. So let me just kind of, so I'm looking at the question. I'm going to be answering this question. What's Erica Pisces' true current thoughts and intentions towards you and your Scorpio and this connection? All right. All right. So let me just look into that. Well, it feels like, is there distance in this relationship? It feels like this relationship is about, it's going to move to the next level. But somebody's got to make a decision. I don't think you guys live with each other. Yeah, the Ace of Wands being the first card, that's kind of showing me that anything is possible. The Ace of Wands is like being supported by the divine realm. See that hand coming out of like nowhere? It's also about being very fertile, okay, and beginning a new project. So let me just ask another question too. Okay, so you could be tapping into creativity at this time. This is talking about it's a good time to start a family. Interesting. Wow. So yeah, so my next question would be, do you guys live in the same area or is there a distance between you guys? Because I feel like the next step for this relationship would be for you guys to move in together. And, you know, family, I love it. I love it. Okay. Yeah, if this is somebody that you want to have a family with, I mean, that fertility card came out the first card, so that's definitely a sign. There is a distance. Okay, I was feeling that. So yeah, what I'm getting is that, you know, this person, Erica, does have feelings for you, but with that distance gap, it's going to be hard to bring things into fruition. However, if, you know, I don't know what your work situation's like or her work situation, but if there's a compromise where you guys could come together and collaborate together, it looks like it would be very fruitful. It would be very abundant. So yeah, the next question would be, if you want to take this relationship to a new level, would be, you know, could you find, you have to either decide that, and this would be really good to talk with her, because you have to decide whether you're going to go to where she's at or she's going to come to where you're at. You know, if she comes to where you're at, like I'm getting that you could get a job wherever she's located. She's not in another country, right? Is she in another country? It doesn't feel like she's in another country. It just feels like she's a bit away from you. And then the second question would be, if any of you guys have children, whoever's got the children, it would probably be better for the person that doesn't have kids to move in with the one that does have kids, just because it's harder to like relocate if there's children. But this is showing me that you could very possibly create a family and children with this person. It's just that distance, long distance gap needs to be closed. So, you know, talking with this person about taking the next step in the relationship would be a really good thing. Dennis, if you have a personal question, you can send me a $20 personal a $20 super chat, and I will answer your question after I'm done answering Domingo's question. So yeah, I also get that whatever this work is that you do, it's not like it's just restricted to one area. If you do decide to move in with this person or towards them, I feel like you'll be able to find work. I also get that you may even find a new field that pays you more. You both work in New York City. That is amazing. Okay. That's awesome. So if you guys are both in New York City, then there shouldn't be, well, I don't know. I know I've been to New York City one time and it was like so crowded with people. I know that New York City is very, very expensive. And so, yeah, I would be looking at, first of all, meeting up with her, talking about this, talking about what we're talking about, taking the next step, which I think, you know, because it's like, it feels like that there is a solid connection here. So it feels like the next step would be you guys moving in together. Then the next thing I would look at is, are you going to be fined if you break a lease? Both super expensive and so overcrowded. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, and asking her about her lease situation, like because if her lease is almost up and you still have like 6 months left, then that could be like a sign that, you know, it just depends on how much of a distance there is, if she would still be able to, you know, go to work, to get to work if she moved in with you or if you moved in with her. I think that having it being in New York City, like, it makes it a little bit difficult because I know how New York City is. Like, just when it comes to having a car and stuff, it's crazy. But, you know, the distance between you guys, yeah, I feel like once that's closed, there's going to be a really happy resolve here. I also get that, you know, whatever you do for work, you can do it in any part of the city. It's not like it's not like you're bound to one type of thing, okay? So, and then also, does this person have any children or anything that would bind them to where they're at? Because that's what I would be looking at, is like, okay, we want to take this to the next level. So what do we need to do? What needs to happen so that we can actually start living together? Because I feel like, you know, if you want to marry this person, which is what I feel like you feel, she doesn't have kids, but you do. Okay, so that would be a sign that, you know, maybe asking her to come live with you. And then talking to your children about it first, depending on how old they are, if they're old enough to comprehend. And talking and just seeing where they stand on like having another parent or having somebody come stay. You know, you could start out by having her come visit you and stay for like the weekend and see how it goes. And then if you feel like it goes smoothly, which I do feel like it would go smoothly, then you could possibly talk to her about coming and living with you, you know, and giving her a heads up so that she can talk to her landlord if there's a lease, or if she has to break a lease, then she could maybe wait the lease out till it's done. If it's like a couple more months or 6 more months, you know, that's not a super long time, but it would save her probably like thousands of dollars. Because I know when you break a lease, it's like, it's too much. It's like a lot of money that they charge you. And then the second thing would be, do you have, yes, so this is a tarot card reading, you guys. So do you have the space for her? Yeah, and so if you have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat. Yes, extra fees and stuff. If there would be any extra fees, and then looking at, because I know that New York City is like you may not have a whole lot of extra storage space. So that may be something you want to look at as well. And then looking at your lease, if you feel like, if she feels like this is something she wants to move forward with, then I feel like it's a great idea. I also feel like this person is a very good person. Like, they got good energy. I feel like, you know, I don't know what your situation with your ex is, but I do. Okay, you have a house. Interesting. while she lives in a part, and New York and New Jersey are like right next to each other. So yeah, that's dope. I mean, literally, that kind of makes it doable. I would definitely start out with having her come stay with you, see how she does around the children, and then, I would I don't know if your neighbors, I don't know if your ex would be, like, livid about this situation, about you bringing somebody else into the household, but that may be when you decide to move forward with this, you may want to sit your ex down and have a conversation with them about it. Giving them, like, a heads up so that I mean, some people care about stuff like that and some people don't, and so, I don't feel like you would have to tell your neighbors, but I do feel like, you may want to at least inform your ex if they're still in the picture that you are thinking about becoming serious with somebody. And, you know, like they've got to come to terms with that being okay. I also get that, you having a house is a perfect opportunity. It's much better than having an apartment. And so, literally, yeah, if she's going to be, you don't think your ex is the problem, good. Okay. But the last time you spoke to her, she told me that she has a new man. Interesting. Okay. So let's look at that. Well, whoever this new person is, I don't feel like they're going to last very long. That could be why I was not picking up on their energy, because it's like, yeah. I'm literally seeing that you have a soul contract with her. This other person does not. I'm also getting that, okay, this new person that's come in is like, because she's on a divine path. She may not be into spirituality or into anything yet that's like that, but she is on a divine path. It feels to me like this person that's all of a sudden showed up, it feels like they're going to try to take her off her path. So I don't get really a good vibe from this person. I also feel like they're not really compatible. So let me ask another question. Yeah, King of Swords. There's something about this situation that's not good. This person could be extremely judgmental, or they could conceal their emotions, this new man that she's got. This person could be a little bit older than you. Or maybe they act like they're more advanced. I don't feel like this person has a genuine connection, okay? When I look at their energies, something is off. What is it about this person? Let me ask another question. Okay, so this person could be literally wanting to just live off of her, because I just pulled the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I hope she does not make a permanent situation with this person, because she's going to have to find a way to get them out. I mean, that could potentially, in the future, push her towards wanting to move in with you if this other person comes in. This person is like negative stimulus, okay? They're coming in. Yeah, and I feel also that this person has a lot of baggage. They've got some serious mental issues, and they also have something physical going on. So this person could be very untrue with her. Like, basically, this person could be lying to her about something. So let me ask another question. What is this King of Swords agenda? Because I can see that it's obviously not love. It has to do with obtaining some type of stability. Maybe this person is for the streets, but I'm wondering, why were they coming out as a King of Swords? Because this person conceals their emotions. Yeah, they act like they're very moral, but they're not as moral as they act. Interesting. So if this person, damn, I feel like this person has a problem with moving it. Like, this person could very well be for the streets, okay? They have a problem when they move in with somebody, they just start to live off of them. That's something that it would be completely reverse, you know, if she came to live with you, she would be able to stay with you and you would probably take care of her and take care of whatever the bills are. That way she could focus on, you know, if she has any debt, paying that off and basically providing for herself. Also, you having children would be something to talk to her about if she has the intention of wanting to be a stepmother, okay? I feel like this King of Swords is going to take her off of her divine journey. And it's like, this person is extremely judgmental. That's what I'm getting from them. They may try to strip this Ten of Pentacles from her, or they may be coming in like saying that they're going to help her with her career. This person is not going to help in any type of way. They're going to take something. And that's literally what I'm picking up. But this person is like, they're trying to act like they're a divine partner, but this is an act that this person does, you know? So, yeah. And these people's energies don't go well together. Like your energy with Erica goes much smoother. This person, their energy, it's like a blockage. I feel like if she allows this person to move in, because this person is like, they're like a snake. They're a snake slithering around in the freaking grass. If she allows this person to move in with her, she's going to be basically forfeiting, especially if she puts this person on the lease, she's going to be forfeiting this place that she has to live. Okay. Because this person also she needs to do a background check on this person. I mean, I don't know if she would listen to if you told her like to get a background check on this person. There's this one website where people that have been abused by certain men, these women will go on this website and they'll basically post this person. I feel like this person has been on this website. I don't know what it's called, but I saw a video about it. Yeah, there's something extremely toxic and abusive about this person that she does not see. However, is she going to just accept what you say? I feel like you meeting up with her would be good. Like a really good thing. So you could talk to her. I would be praying for her because I feel like this King of Swords energy is dangerous. They're dangerous to any woman that they would be around. It's not just her. This person comes in and does this to people. They're like a couch surfer. They go from one place to the next place, and this person is looking for a permanent place to squat. And, you know, I think that like they're very oppressive and very judgmental and very unrealistic when it comes to how they're going to attain this Ten of Pentacles. Because this person likes to, like, this is the type of person that would try to make her feel bad about herself to the point where she would not be able to do anything without this person. And so, yeah, this person breaks people down. Like, that's what they do. I also get that they have a substance problem. And that's something, like, this person's got a lot of secrets. Which is crazy. Yeah. So it's like, either way, I see that if she gets into, I really hope she doesn't lock down with this person, because this is a bad formula right here. It's a bad formula. But I do see that if she does decide to lock down with this person, she's going to have to make an escape to get away from them. And then she may come back to you. But at the same time, it would be better for her to just avoid all of this crap. I mean, if this person wants confirmation, if this person wants to come in and live with her, they should just take over the lease. And then that way she could make a clean break, because she's going to have to escape this person. Like the King of Swords is somebody that will put their sword up against anybody. They put their self-preservation above the needs of other people. And this person also is very judgmental and very jealous, like really jealous person. So yeah, if she's got any friends that are like males that are of that, you know, of the opposite sex, This person is going to disconnect her from her family, from her friends. That's what they do. When they come into somebody's life, they take this sword that they have because they've been damaged. This person won't heal. And they start cutting off other people's connections. So I feel like that is not a good thing, because this person could potentially isolate her, and then she'll be like sneaking off to message you, and this person may become domestically violent. Like they're definitely, they give me the energy of like a salesperson, literally. Welcome in 9351 and 4113. This person gives me the energy of like a schmoozer. They're like a salesperson. They're definitely trying to sell her some type of fairy tale picture. And I feel like, yeah, if you could get her to meet with you and talk with you, and she's going to figure this out either way. If she chooses to be with this person, she's going to realize that they're only there to live off of her, basically. I also get that, you know, this person, I'm not even joking. The 10 of Swords, that is bad. This person is going to come in and straight up victimize her, try to take a 10 of Pentacles from her, which could be money, it could be a gift, it could be inheritance, or it could just be that this person cannot get approved for not a damn thing. This person literally cannot go anywhere and get a bank account. They can't go anywhere and get approved for a home. Like there's something wrong with them. And so, yeah, there is a big, big issue that Spirit is having with this situation. Because the 10 of Swords on the card says your home life may be interrupted. With next to the 10 of Pentacles, what does that look like? That looks like somebody coming in and ultimately betraying her for a 10 of Pentacles. Damn. Yeah. And this person's also running from something. Like literally. You guys, if you have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat. Okay. And then I will pause the collective reading and I'll answer your question. But I am answering what's your name? Kaiser Domingo's question right now. But there will still be messages in here for you guys. So yeah, her letting this person into her energy and into her home is not safe. I also feel like this is going to put her plans and her projects and her job in jeopardy. Okay? This person is like somebody that victimizes other people, and they are like on the prowl because they can't get accepted into a home. Like this person's credit is horrible. And they're running from something. It could be an ex. It could be somebody else that they owe money to. Yeah, this person cannot be trusted. Four of Wands. Now, depending on what she's doing for work or what she's working on in her personal life, this person wants to come in and steal an already created project, which could actually be a house. It could be something that she's been working on with her home life. But I'm getting that she's entering into the energy of actually being about to be rewarded, you know, financially for completed work. That's why this is, I swear, the devil will send people in at times of transition where somebody is about to gain something major, and they try to disrupt. Like that's literally what this person is going to do. And I really hope that if you talk to her, she'll be willing to listen. But I feel like, I hope that she doesn't have to go through this lesson, because that would be really shitty for her to get pushed out of her own place by some weirdo, or to think that this person could be trusted and sign a lease with them. No. And I don't know if this person has a criminal history, but she needs to do a background check on them. Like, seriously. Because I get that this person has battery and all sorts of shit in their background. Yeah, devil. Like, they have all sorts of stuff that they don't want seen. And this person's also lying to her about who they are. There's something very core that they're lying about. It's like a very important detail about themselves. Maybe they're still married to somebody. This person is very deceptive, or they're still sleeping with somebody else. So I hope she doesn't have to go through this situation, because that would be absolutely horrible, especially when it could have been completely avoided and she already has a good connection with you. You guys just live a little bit different of long distance of a situation, but you know, I think the next steps would be, well, I feel like she's going to stick it out with this person until she realizes who they are. And then she's going to come and ask you for help. Okay. Yeah. She's going to have, the courage to walk away from this person and their devil energy when she realizes who they truly are. So that would be another thing. If you really want a relationship with her, is, talking to, you had a breakup. Let's see. Yeah, talking to her about also if, you know, if she would be okay with being a stepmother. Because when she does come forward to talk to you and ask for help, that will be something that needs to be discussed, basically. Okay. So don't spam the chat, you guys. If you have a personal question, send me a $20 super chat with your question, and then I will answer your question. Okay. But yeah, you hope not to. Yeah, you'll figure out how to tell her without sounding crazy. Literally, yeah, just tell her to do a background check on this person, to look into their past. You could literally tell her the tarot cards that I pulled, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Cups. That was your guys' energy. This other person is the King of Swords. That the King of Swords is somebody that will cut another person down. The Ten of Pentacles, that's over a home, literally, like real estate. It's literally over that. And wealth building methods. And then the Ten of Swords, that's bad. And it said your home life may be disrupted. So, and then the Four of Wands, which is showing me that she's completed a project or has achieved a goal, or maybe she's getting a level up in her career. And here comes the devil to disrupt it. So, yeah, I would communicate with her and be like, can we come to agreement or get on the same page? Like, I don't think that she would be opposed to having stepchildren, but I feel like she's being ensnared right now. That's literally what I feel like is happening. Yeah, the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups. This is a happy family, having everything that you want. The Hierophant is like, could be a spiritual, it could be a religion, it could be a secret society, could be a cult, a coven, anything like that. But maybe this person is attached to some type of group or religion or something. I feel like you need to pray for her, because literally this person is very destructive. They like to sacrifice people and then they move on to the next victim. That's literally what their pattern is. I also get that, if she's got family that's in the area, her family is not going to like this person. They're going to sniff this. They're going to be like, something ain't right here. That's how I'm picking up on it. I think they'll be able to pick up on it too. So I don't know if this person is going to try to get her to convert or change her method of thinking, but it's not in a positive way. I don't think that there's going to be a happily ever after if she joins whatever religion or cult or whatever this is. Scientology or whatever weird shit. It's just a method of control that people will use with the Hierophant group to dominate other people. So if you could meet with her, that would be the best thing. Okay, that would be the best thing. And talk with her, sit down and talk with her, and let her know that you're ready to take the relationship to the next level. You can talk about, yeah, like about her being your wish fulfillment. You do pray for her as much as you can. Okay, good. Well, at least, prayer, at least you're putting some attention on it. Yeah. Literally, because I think that she's entering into this relationship out of boredom, because there's a distance between the two of you. But if you could ensure her safety and that you could take care of the financial things, like just the basic bills and stuff, you know, because this person that's coming in, they can't pay for anything. They act like they have money, but they don't have anything. Whatever they have, they stole. Interesting. This person could be a destiny thief. Like, I literally get that she needs to keep her cards close to her heart and not reveal anything to this person. But yeah, if you could meet with her and sit down and talk with her and say that, you know, that you understand that the distance has been what it is, but that you're ready to take the relationship to a new level. And, you know, how would she feel about coming to stay with you, you know, for a weekend? Try that out. I would try that out. If she's not willing to do that, you can still tell her that she's your wish fulfillment. You can still portray your love to her. I would still tell her, you know, that your intuition has picked up something not right with this person, but you know, I would tell her straight up, don't take my word for it. Use your own intuition and ask somebody, you know, for help with that. Like go to anybody that could read energy would pick up on this person. So yeah, it just, you know, I'm wondering where she's at in her career, if she would be willing to just move to where you're at. That's why I feel like if you could relate to her, that you could take care of the finances, especially while she gets another job or whatever, you know, or maybe she could work remotely, depending on what she does, then I feel like that will take a huge bit of the pressure off. But I feel like with you not being in the area, she's still going to consider this other person. And if she lets them into her home, like to move in with her, even sleep on her couch, this person's going to bring destruction. I mean, a 10 of Swords, that's like the worst betrayal possible. So yeah, that would be really shitty to watch her go through something very painful like that. And I do feel like she's had dreams about this person. It's like she's being warned, but I don't know if she's remembering her dreams. Yeah, she needs to use her intuition. So meeting up with her would be really good if you guys can do that. Even if you have to drive to New York City, if you love this woman, it's worth it. You don't want to see her fall into being somebody else's victim. You know what I mean? And this person is after whatever she does for work. Like they want stability and they want money. And this person owes a lot of people debts. Where, I mean, I feel like either way, in the future, she's going to be led back to you, whether this person gets the chance to abuse her or not. I don't feel like the door is completely shut, but with this devil energy, pray for her, you know, ask for God to show you what you need to do to help an intervention take place. 6 of Cups. Yeah. And then the next thing would be asking, you know, her about how she feels about children. Having her come stay the weekend with you, you know, or stay even just like a couple days. That will give you enough intel to see if she would be somebody that could deal with having children. You know what I mean? She's your coworker crush. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, let me ask one more question. What do we need to see? Yeah, so I feel like she's going to end up becoming bored of this person because they're weird. They're a weirdo. But she's still going to continue to date them until she finds out something very destructive about them. Yeah. I feel like if she were to come together with you, you guys would have very successful relationships and you could expand on a business idea. I really feel that. I really do feel that. I also get that, you know, she's going to gain a new understanding of what makes her happy. So is there going to be some type of social event where you can communicate with her? I feel like you may go to some type of event, or it could be a work party, or it could be something that you'll be able to speak with her. But asking her what she wants is going to be the most important thing, and then portraying what you want as well, and seeing if she's willing to make any type of compromise with that. I do get that she has feelings for you, but maybe she's put you in the corner of like her mind where, you know, oh, I can't mess with that person because I work with them. That could very well be the issue. And if that's the issue, you know, would you be willing to walk away from the job and get a new job? Like I was getting that you could literally do whatever this is at any type of company. So it's like not like you're just bound to one place. But yeah, or one company, you know what I mean? Sometimes it can be hard to work with someone and live with someone. But I feel like, you know, yeah, I feel like either way, the universe is going to push her back towards you. It's just going to take some time. This person is not good for her. I don't know if telling her that is going to work, if that's going to tip her off, but she will find something out about this person eventually that's going to make her walk away. And I feel like if she lets this person live with her, they're going to dominate and take over the house and take over some type of lease. They're going to try to get themselves put onto a lease, and then she's going to need to actually have an escape plan. And so she could completely avoid this by not getting into this relationship with this person. I feel like this person, they are kind of a charmer. They're a snake, literally. The things that this person would do to her, you would never do to her. So looking at that and looking at finance, and then, you know, asking her about how she feels about children, that's all really, really important things that need to happen. But how fast that happens depends on how when you choose to speak with her, basically. The hell was that sound? That was weird. It sounded like a firework just went off. Okay, so there could be something significant about that. Like, I feel like that was like a warning. So yeah, you could warn her about this person, but if she doesn't listen, she'll have to go through a very traumatic experience, which I really, really don't want her to have to go through. Okay, so make sure that, you know, you ask her these important questions and you get the way that she feels on things so that you guys can be on the same page. Because if you guys are on the same page, I feel like this relationship could really work, you know. What in the hell is that? Confirmation twice, whatever that sound was. I know there's nobody doing fireworks outside. So that the fact that that happened twice when I was talking about that, yeah, somebody is trying to intervene and interrupt something that could be really good with you guys. So yeah, give her the warning. If she doesn't heed it, that it'll be what it'll be. You'll still be working, obviously, and have a connection to her. So you can, you know, then wait for her to decide to make the correct choice. But she could avoid a lot of tragedy if she just says no to this person. Confirmation, like whatever, that firework gunshot sound, not cool, yo. Like that is a freaking sign, seriously. Okay, so that's going to be your project of communicating with her. Maybe ask her, you know, out to coffee or something where you guys can sit and talk. It does sound like fireworks, but then again, yeah, it may be a warning sign. It's definitely a warning sign. Yeah, it sounds like danger to me. Because I know there's nobody out there doing fireworks. Absolutely not. There's like, I guess today's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. There's not you can't do fireworks on that day, I don't think. So, red flags, yo, there it goes again. What in the hell? That is so freaking weird. Yeah, you cannot do fireworks on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is insane. Like, what the hell? I'm wondering what the hell's going on outside. So yeah, red flags, red flags, red flags. Oh, good. I'm so glad that that helped you. I'm so glad that that helped you. But yeah, that's the fact that that keeps happening. That's like a major red flag. Major red flag. So I would sit down and talk with her and see where she's at on that. And then, like, seriously, the hell is that? Wow, red flags though. They just keep going off. It's like definitely warning you about this situation. She could avoid a serious domestic violence issue if she stays away from this other person. So pray for her, talk with her, see how she feels about it. You know, put the idea out there, her coming to stay with you for a weekend or her meeting your kids, being around your children, see how she feels about that. That would be probably the next steps. But as far as this relationship with this new person, it's not going to last because this person is toxic. They may try to push her out of her own place, which would be really sad. It would be sad. Because it's like the middle of winter. This is like not the time to be going through that type of situation. Definitely not in New York City. There's no fucking way. And where you're like not that far away, I feel like this situation could definitely work. And literally, yeah, you just got to ask her. All right, so we're going to go back to the reading. So let's see about this new moon ritual. I can't believe those freaking imaginary fireworks, whatever the hell that was, going off outside. That is so crazy. Crazy, crazy. I definitely search. I'm like, can you do fireworks on a stage? No, you can't. So, okay, you're welcome and love to you. I will be praying for you guys. 6 of Pentacles. So this person that was coming in trying to do this new moon ritual to steal something, they are only doing this because they're already in the position of being a beggar. Literally. My God. So weird. So that's got to be fireworks. That has to be fireworks. I know that it's not legal to do those right now. That is so crazy. Wow. I'm also getting, you guys, that just be aware, this person's financial history, their financial record is not good. Whoever this blessing blocker weirdo person is, they could be like literally celebrating a success that's not going to happen. They're like, I'm going to get out of debt by taking something from somebody else. And they have no idea that all this is going to do is put them in more debt. The Hermit. Yeah, this person could have been trying to isolate you guys, make you feel like you had no one, make you feel like when this person wanted you to doubt your self-worth. They also wanted you to doubt your ability to know the truth, which is something that is so none of their business. This person is wondering if you have figured out that they were playing in your energy. For some of you guys, this was like a coworker. For some of you guys, this was, you know, confirmation with that. Somebody that wants to do the same type of job as you, or they look at you like competition. Maybe they feel like they need to move you out of the way to overthrow you or something. This person is not going to gain anything off of trying to put you in the Hermit and trying to make you, you know, doubt yourself. Like, that's crazy. So you guys, if you have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat and I'll pause the collective reading and then I'll answer your question. So yeah, let's see what else comes out. 9 of Wands. This person, it is fireworks. Yeah, it's not legal to do them, but it is going on. 9 of Wands. This is like the Chiron return. This is literally Chiron, the energy of Chiron. I know if it's a planet or a star system, but it's in, let me just ask if it's still in retrograde. What planets are in retrograde right now? Okay. Uranus or Uranus is in retrograde, Gemini, Taurus, and Jupiter is in Cancer. So Uranus has to do with innovative thought, new ideas, brand new inventions, new businesses, fresh starts. Jupiter has to do with luck, abundance, and money. And so those two being in retrograde, it doesn't look like Chiron's still in retrograde, but it was. So this energy of being a wounded healer, this person feels like you being able to be a high priestess is wounding them. Like that's delusional thinking, but and again, take the gender out of tarot because we have both masculine and feminine energies. You have used your high priestess ability to discern who this person is and why they're playing in your energy. This person feels like they're going to be able to dominate you. This could be some type of domination spell that they're doing. But yeah, they want, it's interesting to me that Jupiter, the planet of money, luck, and abundance, and basically finances, is in retrograde, which just means that it's the shadow aspects of it that are coming forward. This person, it feels like to me, is extremely unstable financially. And they were preparing to do some type of assault on you and your finances, and they're up under judgment for this. They're literally up under judgment for this, which is like, if this person was trying to get you in a court case or get you to have to pay some type of fine or whatever, I don't know what they're holding against you, but it feels like this is just all about money. That's like literally what it feels like. It could be about you using your intuition and walking away from somebody that wanted you to sign a contract. Had you signed any type of business deal with this person, they would have found a way to drag you into the court system and leech everything from you. Like this is the type of person that if you've already created a project or a business idea or a brand, they want to come in and support it or like help you with it. Like when you already created everything, why would you need this person for any type of assistance? Especially when you're already successful on your own. This is why I feel like you just have to be aware that when you're about to succeed really big, sometimes people like this will come through because I don't know. I don't know how they know that you guys are getting a breakthrough, but that's what this feels like. It's like they want to come in and steal a blessing, and they thought that using the new moon was going to bring about this change. However, they're only feeling like they're up under judgment. And I agree, they are up under judgment. They may not be in the physical courts going through judgment, but this person is being judged, okay, by the spiritual realm because of their intention. This is why, you know, when people hold bad intentions for you guys, they really need to stop doing that shit because whatever this person wants for you will happen to them. Okay, whatever this person wants for you will happen to them. And y'all, if there's anybody weird in the chat, like we're not talking about cocaine. It has nothing to do with this reading right now. The fuck. Okay, just ignore them. But yeah, this person is about to get some serious karma. And it's going to hit them in their career because this person only cares about finances. They should have never tried to manifest anything with Jupiter being in the reverse when this person has not looked at their own shadow and their own financial situation. Like this person refuses to look at the fact that they are broke, that they owe people money, and that they feel financially wounded. And they feel like by you having success, it's putting them in some type of debt. This person literally... This person put themselves in debt by not making payments, by not making good choices, by not just following common fucking sense. Like, don't buy new shit if you can't afford it. This person is all about flaunting things in other people's faces. And since you intuitively know that they're fake flexing, Yeah, this person has nothing that they can offer you other than some type of binding contract, and you don't need to be bound to this person, and neither do your projects. So just be aware if this is like a manager, a coworker, an employer, or somebody that wants you to sign a long contract, like years of your time, or even like signing them into whatever your brand is, this person has very bad karma and very bad intentions, okay? And they have nothing to offer you but debt. So they may come in and say, oh, I have all this money to invest in this great idea that you have, but what they're going to invest in is how they can literally steal the idea from you and then create it themselves. And this person does not have the intelligence to do whatever this is that you've already been doing. They also don't have any type of intuition, because they would be able to tell that they need to find a new career and leave yours completely alone. The 10 of Cups. Literally. Yeah, you are about to have a very supportive experience here. People coming in to support you. Joy, happiness, forgiveness, reconciliation. This person may come to apologize about something and want to make amends. Don't sign any type of contract with them, okay? Especially when Jupiter's in retrograde. No, absolutely not. And when it has to do with innovative thought, new ideas, new business contracts, stuff like that, you will have people that genuinely support you, but this person is not one of those people. And your high priestess ability, your intuition will go blink, blink, blink. Like this person, something's not right with them. Something's not right with their energy. King of Pentacles. This is like so creating a picture here that I am understanding. This person wants to come in and force you to sell a part of yourself to them. No, the answer is no. You're not making any fucking deals with this person. Secondly, they are like acting like, you know, I don't know if this person is a part of a religious or cult or coven or whatever group they're a part of, but they're used to getting people to, maybe you guys want to become in the industry. I don't know. This person's used to getting people to sell their souls for like little to nothing, okay? And just know that, you know, with any record label contract, with any acting contract, I just literally heard the spirits go. So whatever that's about, this person's a smooth talker as well. They're used to talking people into sacrificing themselves, basically. And this is because they're competitive, you know? They're used to doing things underhanded by bullying people, harassing them to get them to sign these bullshit contracts. You're not going to go for this. I feel like this person wants to be secret opposition to your plans, not helping you. They're going to try to challenge your authority in some type of way over your own projects and your own work. This is like if you have a book that's coming out, get it copyrighted, okay? If you guys have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question. But please don't spam the chat with your guys' questions if you don't have any intention of actually paying for me to answer it, okay? All right. So yeah, this person's experiencing bad luck, but they've always been experiencing bad luck. So I don't think that they're going to figure out that the reason that they're experiencing bad luck is because they're trying to force you into something that is not good for you. I don't think that they're going to figure that out. I feel like this person, they're used to tricking people. They're like a trickster. They want to trick you out of a whole 10 of Cups, a great life. That's what this person does. They try to get people to compromise themselves for some type of illusion, and you're not going to go for that. Especially if this is somebody that wants to steal your designs or duplicate and feed off of you. No, they need to keep their greedy fucking ass away from you. If this person wants to remain somewhat safe, I don't even think that they're safe at all, but if they want to remain alive, they need to stay away from you, because literally they're choking on illusions, stuck in their shadow side, trying to confuse you. You're not confused. You will not be confused when this opportunity comes forward. You're going to be like, nah, I was already warned about this. You know, Just make sure that before you put your work out that it's copyrighted. That way, if this person is stupid enough to try to steal your brand, then you can take them to court. Because I feel like, for you to be successful and to continue to create this new business idea, this new fashion line, this new product, whatever this is that you want to bring to the world, this new birth, it's a birth. You're giving birth to something metaphorically. For you to be successful with it, you got to basically take the proper steps to ensure that it can be successful and then follow up with that. Like if somebody were to try you, like this person thinks that you're weak, when they try you, take their ass right the fuck to court. I would literally, this person wants to trap you with a bunch of material possessions that would be too difficult to maintain. Like, I personally don't feel that I need to have a Lamborghini or no stupid shit. Like, I don't need I'm a minimalist. I don't need really expensive things. I just need to have my basic needs met and save some for the future. I'm not a greedy person. This person's extremely greedy and they're looking at you as like an opportunity devil. They're looking at you through the eyes of the devil, and literally they're looking at you like you're a financial opportunity. You may get some news that this person has tried to make a move when it comes to your intellectual property, something that you've already created or something that you've written down. Anybody trying to steal from you is going to get really, really bad karma, and they're going to lose every type of business, invention, or whatever thing that they're working on. They're going to lose that. Okay? Because it's not their idea. This is what these people that are copycats and weirdos do not understand. Whatever they're trying to produce or reproduce does not fucking belong to them. And especially if you get your intuition and your information from God, how dare they come in and try to steal God's intellectual property and then go produce something off of that? Why doesn't this person just get their own fucking job? This is what I do not understand about people. Why they're like this. What has caused them to be like this? Like, seriously. This person chases after the most expensive things. And so they feel like they deserve to live this lavish, luxurious, wealthy ass life that point blank period they don't deserve to have. Because if they have to get anything by selling other people's souls or making people sacrifice themselves or doing any type of ritualistic devil shit, then they're not worthy of whatever they want. Okay. This person's not meant to have a lavish lifestyle. They're about to be shown that. Yeah, they're going to be really unhappy when they see that. You may get a message from the courts about this situation, or you may get a message from a lawyer or something. Somebody. Yeah. And this will free you. This will literally free you from this devil. Because you have the protection of Archangel Michael here, the Temperance card. That's your energy confirmation. You may get a message from Archangel Michael that this person is dealt with. Death. This is an ending to this other person that's trying to work against you. This is an ending to their contracts with the devil. Anybody that they've signed these other people's lives over to the devil, this person is going to have to owe. Like they owe the devil, and they're not going to be coming in to sacrifice your career. Because this person cannot do what you do. They literally would need you to sign a contract and sign over your rights to something. Okay? They would need you to sign a contract or make an agreement. And we cancel and rebuke this person. You're not going to do that. You're not giving up a legacy that you're here to leave the people that come after you, whether you have them or not, like next of kin or not. Literally, you're going to leave something positive to this world, and it does not belong to this other person. And if they got their disgusting, greedy, filthy fucking hands on it, they would destroy it. Okay? They would make whatever you do that's like quality, like mwah, chef's kiss quality, good quality. This person would make it cheap. Like they would destroy it. So no, you don't need them. And they think that if they just isolate you and cut off your connections by using witchcraft, that they'll be able to force you into making an agreement with them. You do not need this person. You never did. You have God and Archangel Michael. What the hell would you need another human for? When you have God backing you, you don't need people. People are faulty. People fail you. In general, the human race is not perfect, okay? Relying on humans to get your needs met is stupid. And I've realized that. This is why I've stopped doing that. This person wants to turn you into a beggar, and it's not even like you did anything to them. They're just very greedy and materialistic, and they see you as a money-making idea. And so they're like, how can I own that? This person needs to understand that they cannot buy you. They can't bribe God. This person cannot bribe you. They cannot buy you. Whatever they have to offer you, you don't want it. Okay? I can guarantee that you don't want it. Because whatever this person wants to offer you, they stole from somebody else. And so it would be just continuing the cycle of bad karma. This person's going to have to walk away because the devil is going to do them in. This is why making deals with Satan is stupid, or whatever low vibrational energy the devil is. Again, I don't believe that Lucifer is the devil or any shit like that. But I do feel like people work with lower vibrational energies, and this person is stuck in their south node. You know, they'll not have an awakening in this lifetime because they're stuck on some type of horrible pattern of using and abusing people. This person literally thinks that you're stupid. I don't know who told them that. Knight of Swords. They might want to be mindful that they have other people that are going to be coming after them. Like, this person already owes the devil and they owe other people. Because this is what they do. Like, this person could literally have tried to get somebody to come after you. This person, whoever this Knight of Swords is, they look at the work that you're doing and they don't feel the need to come and interrupt that. Like, there's no need to interrupt what you're doing. Secondly, it's protected by Archangel Michael. What idiot is going to try to break through this protection to get to what you're doing? Like, that's straight up stupidity right there. And let these people fucking try. Let them attempt to do it. All they're going to do is fall in the mud on their faces and look straight up stupid in front of everybody else. You're dealing with people that are in the Five of Pentacles that can't get out of it. They've already been kicked out of something. They're being casted away. They're being thrown out like the garbage that they actually are. It's not no metaphorical. That's literally, this person is super worried because they do not have a home to live in. They look at you with one and they're like, oh, how can I take that from that person? No. And I hope that this is not nobody's landlord, because that would also be ridiculous. King of Cups. You may get contacted, like I said, by somebody that's of wise counsel, by a lawyer, to tell you to avoid this person, that whatever they have to offer you, you don't want it. Because it's literally something that's demonic. It would drag you off of your divine life purpose. And this is why these people, and I haven't figured out how they know y'all are in your divine life purpose, but I do feel like these weird people that are either possessed or they're at least partially possessed by something that's lower vibrational, and they're stuck in their south node. I do feel like somehow they know that you have a blessing coming. They could just be watching you work on this project and building something, and they're like, oh, I'll just come in and take that from that person, you know, easy. Just the easiest thing to do, not realizing that you're protected by the angelic realm, you're protected by God, and your peace is protected. This person wants to come in and destroy your ability to have finances, and so that they can have the finances. Whatever this person wants for you with homelessness and poverty and being attacked by the military and whatever weird shit this is, this will happen to them, okay? Because that's what they keep putting their focus on, how they can use the moon to cause you to walk away from something so that they can do it. This is the thing that people need to understand. Whatever it is that you're doing, you are called to do it. Like when God called you, you picked up the phone and you answered. You know what I mean? Welcome in, 3x3 and Tiff. But yeah, you answered the call. You're doing what you were actually guided to do. This person is not. They're not doing what they should be doing. They're over here too worried about you and your success. And it's going to lead them to financial ruin. And if this person was trying to tell the police that you're some type of threat, I'm sorry, but you do not appear to be a threatening person, okay? Seriously. You're a threat because you work on your own projects. You don't need other people. You're sufficient on your own. You have your own ideas. No, what makes you a threat is the fact that you're protected by the angelic realm that does not care what these people want. Literally. And that's one thing that they'll most likely never check to see. I just, I don't go around fucking people over because I don't want bad karma. This person, they don't feel that way. They don't think that there's ever going to be a consequence for their actions. And that's crazy to think like that. They're facing homelessness. Whoever this person that's in the military was trying to come for you. Like, they were trying to send this person to you. No. You could have been moved out of the way and be given a whole new life. And here comes this weirdo wanting to ride into your life and destroy it. How dare they? When you're doing what God has asked you to do, there's not a person on this planet that can stop you. I guess you could stop yourself, but you're not going to do that. Why walk away from what you're doing so that this fraud can attempt to... This person can't do what you're doing. They don't have the necessary genetic makeup to hold the gifts that you possess to even do this line of work. This could be somebody that wants to take over the type of career that you're doing, and they feel like you have to be out of the way. No, this person is the one that has to make deals with the devil. You don't subscribe to that shit. You're not going to ever sacrifice your spiritual connection for no physical things. And if this person continues to try to manipulate the universe to take something from you, they're going to lose everything that they've ever had. And it'll affect everyone around them. This person will be asking for favors in the future. And they could have literally lost a home. I did pick up months ago that somebody could be coming in to ask you to borrow money from you. No, don't give this person anything. Literally, I would cancel and rebuke them to their face. I would say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus and whatever you came here to do. No, devil. I said no. The answer is no. You're about to get justice. This could literally be a lawyer that advises you how to deal with this person. They broke some type of spiritual contract and physical contract. I don't know with what or with who, but they broke something. This person is going to beg for mercy that they would have never given you. And I think that that's ironic. They also wanted you completely distracted off of your purpose so that you would go down the wrong path and that you wouldn't get justice. That's what this person wanted for you. I don't even get that this devil energy has any bad intention towards you. It's this person that has the bad intention. Well, these two people, this King of Pentacles. And so there is another third party. There is somebody that brought you and what you're doing to these dumbass people. Okay. Whoever that person is, I feel like that's a female energy. Whoever that person is. Yeah. Because they've been watching you. Whoever this feminine energy is that's been watching you, they see that you have finished and completed a project. You could be bringing out a book. You could be manifesting a new idea. You could literally be creating art. You could be making an impact. You could have a platform. You could be doing something on social media. This person somehow has been watching you, and it feels like it could be in the spirit. But yeah, they're seeing you over here being rewarded, and they feel like that they're going to disrupt that. No, they're not. This person's life is being disrupted. These people don't have anything to leave their own kids or the people that come after them. Like they don't have anything they don't even have like this. These people have literally done too much. They've done too much. They don't even have a good idea. This is a horrible idea. Yeah, they want you to come out as naive and stupid because they only see the money and stuff. Exactly. Yeah, they don't understand that the reason that you're going to continue to be successful is because these ideas, they belong to you. They don't belong to this other person. They pervert everything that this person does, they pervert, they ruin it. So these people might want to be very mindful that attacking you is only going to lead them to ruin. I don't even think if you told this person and warned them, they would listen, because you have fame and public recognition, and these people are pissed off about it. They wanted you hidden forever, not able to be seen, not able to be known. They wanted you covered up. They wanted you not visible to others. They didn't want your dreams to be finally fulfilled. This person, these people, yeah, their low collaboration is weak. Literally. You're going to be rewarded publicly, and they're going to have to just watch while you get an Ace of Pentacles. Literally, which is money coming from heaven. And that means that you'll be able to pay for whatever it is that you want. You don't need to make any deals with this person. And whatever they're trying to do, especially if this is like trying to take you to court over something, they're going to really lose for that. They violated some type of spiritual contract or spiritual law, and they're going to have to answer for that. And it's not going to affect your finances. It's going to affect theirs. It really is. And then putting you in hermit mode, I feel like you put yourself in hermit mode. You cut off these people and stuck to yourself. This is the person that sent these weirdos in. This Queen of Wands energy, this witch. Yeah, she's the one that sent this person from the military in. Okay, these people all collaborated with some type of bullshit moon magic. Yeah, they sent, this Queen of Wands sent these people, they looked at you and saw money instead of a living human being. And then they took this idea of taking your destiny, your fame, your success, your projects, your intellectual property, and they brought it to somebody that makes deals with the devil, okay? So these people could be a part of a cult or a coven. Either way, they're up under judgment. And they're not getting away with this. This Queen of Wands, whoever they are, they should not have betrayed you. You're probably the only one that could have rescued this person out of what is about. Yeah, nanobots. Literally. You're probably the only one that could have helped this person with their fucked up problems. But I would never, ever intervene with the devil. With, like, why help this person figure anything out when they were here to destroy you? This person is literally attached to the devil and the death. They fuck up anything that they touch. And they're looking at this Wheel of Fortune that does not belong to them. This fate and destiny is yours. It is yours. It's got your name written on it. Doesn't have this person's name written on it. Doesn't matter if this person goes and gets a name change to whatever your name is. They're not going to get their hands on something that God is giving you. This also talks about how, you know, in the future, things are going to be much better. Whoever these destiny thieves are, they were dumb to do this. They only look at the physical side of things, like financial things. They don't look at, you could also have, like, let's say that you get your home from a parent. You could have a wise advisor, a financial advisor, or you could have a parent that's gifted you something. Okay, whatever this is, these people are not going to come in and stop your family from giving you a place to live, or stop your landlord from giving you a place to live, or stop you from having a home. They need to give up this pathetic bullshit. And why do people want to see other people down and out and homeless so bad? The fuck is wrong with them? Like, that is something severely not right with these people. Okay, you're not running around doing this type of shit to other people. And they might want to be mindful that anybody that they put in the Five of Pentacles, that the tables will turn and these people will be put in the Five of Pentacles. And when it comes time, like, because you've already been through your Job season, you could have actually been homeless for a moment. It was these people. They feel like if you're not going to sign a contract with them or a record label, whatever nonsense with them, you know, binding contract with them so that they can sacrifice you to the devil, then you deserve to be sacrificed to the devil. They're not going to sacrifice you. I don't care what they do. Archangel Michael is going to whoop these people's fucking asses, literally. Gonna whoop the shit out of them. I mean, I already get that Archangel Michael has already done this, has severed these people out of your energy, extracted them, okay? Like the disgusting infection and cancer that they are. This Queen of Wands could literally have cancer. Yeah, you're not giving up anything that God has for you for any weird person, okay? The answer is no. And literally, if you were failing at something when it comes to your work, it was these people, and now they're up under severe judgment for doing this. And not only that, they're trying to live off of you guys. They've done too much. These people did this shit because they were bored with their own life. Now they're about to be given so many problems in their own life that they will have wished that they had minded their own business. These people are also drained, self-absorbed, and emotionally exhausted. Okay. This is a backfire of their destiny swipe. I feel like these people were successfully doing some type of magic on you in the past, but that spell has broken. Now, every time they try to redo whatever this witchcraft is, like how they used to do it, it just backfires on them and they end up losing more and more and more. And this person that's a Knight of Swords is up under judgment for being a murderer. Point blank, period. They're not going to have anything in this life because they're cursed. Okay. They have to live off of other people because they're cursed. And anything that these people touch, they curse. And so they will not be touching you. And if this person thinks they're going to come to your home and curse you or come to your location and do anything to you, they will be met with so much resistance that they will wish that they had never thought of this. If they feel like, oh, they're going to do something to curse the justice system, people need to become aware that the justice system has its own protection on it. Like just how the devil will seed weirdos in certain places of power and push them to abuse their power, God puts other people in other places. So like this person has no idea the amount of opposition that they're about to experience. They have no idea how much worse shit could get for them. They're not calculating that into their stupid plan. And they don't want me talking about this. They don't want you hearing this. They want you to discredit yourself and to walk away so that they can pretend to be you. God does not want this person being a fraud. Like if you're meant to be seen and heard and known and your brands and your products are meant to be used, okay, like and sold and stuff, that is something that is meant to be. This person, God does not want this person fucking it up. And this person is coming in with the intention to ruin something that they were not a part of building. They need to be very aware that they cannot tear you down because God has built you up. Okay. Had you been relying on this stupid human world and the devil contracts and these weirdos, then maybe something bad would have happened. But because you have worked with your intuition, with God, and with your own self, basically on these projects, this new idea, this self-absorbed, selfish person, I want to call them a bitch of a person, but yeah, this person that tried to get all of these other people to sacrifice your soul and do deals and all this dumb shit, they're not touching your destiny. Destiny swipe is not possible. These people that believe that first of all, I highly doubt that this person believes in God. Of course, they believe in the devil. And this is what is so psychotic about this thought. They believe in the devil, but they don't believe in something that created everything. Like, what? So does this person believe that the devil created everything? Because the devil cannot create blessings. The devil can only withhold blessings from other people. That's all it does. When people are like, oh, I sell my soul for this amount of fame, the devil goes and gets that person's stars and holds that shit and gives it to them randomly, and then we'll pull it away again. Okay. And so that's literally what is about to happen here. They're not getting they never had their hands on your blessings. And I feel like literally do not give up. These people want you to give up so bad. They've tried to do everything to disrupt your home life, to disrupt your peace. You know, if this is a religious organization, I don't feel like these people are religious though. I don't believe that I don't think anybody that would actually believe in God would behave like this. Okay. But this person seriously either doesn't believe in God or they think that God is stupid. Okay. The thing is that these people have broken spiritual laws. There are consequences for that. And you're not going to make this person pay. The universe will. And literally, the universe knows how to hit this person, where to hit them. They could be really depressed that this moon magic has failed, that now they owe the devil a sacrifice. Now they owe the devil something, and they can't pay up. They definitely can't sacrifice no chosen one. They definitely cannot throw a light worker under the bus. This person needs to pay with their own shit, but they're broke and broken. They want your Ace of Pentacles. They want what God has given you financially. That's what they want to strip you of. The crazy thing is that you never did anything to these people. You actually helped them when you knew them. You don't talk to them anymore, but when you were around them, you helped them out. How dare they? Like, seriously, how dare this person? How dare they? How fucking dare they? I don't know what they would think would come out of this. When you were kind to them and you followed all, you have not sought revenge against this person. Like, seriously, if you have to ever protect yourself from them, they will be wiped off the face of the earth. Because it is not cool to try to do this shit to somebody. These people were trying to strip your protection from you. Like, that's possible. Good luck getting past Archangel Michael. Like, your destiny has always been protected. God always knew that these weirdos would try this shit because they believe that witchcraft is more powerful than the divine will of the creator and what the bigger picture for the human race is. They believe that their self-centered bullshit is more important than God's plan. And they also believe that God doesn't intervene. God doesn't stop people. Because this person has gotten away with doing a bunch of witchcraft on you in the past and on other people. They've gotten away with tricking a lot of people, but they cannot trick God. The spiritual realm is not confused about who is who and who should be doing what. This person should not be in any type of career where they're leading other people or helping other people. They should literally be a bottom feeder, what they exactly are. And this is about to be a major lesson for them. I mean, they're going to literally... This Queen of Wands wants to leave her children your inheritance. This person feels like because they have children that they deserve your resources more than you do. The shit that you're actually working for, that you're investing your time, your energy, your spirit, your intellectual knowledge into. This person believes that they deserve that. No, I'm sorry, sir, ma'am, it, they, them, whatever the fuck this person is. No, just because they have children and people that depend on them does not mean that they deserve your blessings, okay? And this person has not done not one thing in their own life to actually receive a blessing. This is why they are cursed. And this is why their next of kin is also cursed. These people will remain in the wand energies, broke as shit, forever. I'm not even joking. Because they have a problem with minding their own business. And then trying to slander you on top of that was a really horrible choice to make. Because this person has tried to cut you off from being able to fulfill your destiny. And that is interfering with God's plan. Okay, so that's why this is not going to work. This Queen of Wands was trying to set you up so that you could take the fall for something that they've been doing. No. All of the evidence points back to these people. It doesn't point to you. And this person's already being watched by police. So they might want to be mindful of that. Prison, exactly. Six of Cups. This person's going to say that they did all this shit because they need to take care of their kids. Sorry, but trying to steal somebody else's fucking destiny and get them taken out, not acceptable. Find another way to meet your needs, okay? Having children... Do you think that God is going to accept that fucking excuse? Oh, I created children that you didn't even give me consent to create. I created a bunch of children that now I'm going to throw them under the bus and use them as the excuse as to why I did this. No, greedy ass person. This person is greedy as shit. That's why they did this. They're facing actual prison. They're going to be locked up because they should not have tried to sacrifice you. The moment that they tried to do that, they sacrificed themselves. It is crazy. It straight up says, an excellent time for work in intellectual projects. Don't let this person make you feel like you can't be yourself or you can't do what God has sent you here to do, you know? Because, like I said, these people owe the devil. They owe a lower vibrational energy, and they cannot sacrifice you. They can't do anything to you. The Lovers, they can't stop somebody from loving you. They can't break up a divine twin flame contract. This person can't, you're protected. This love union, this is protected. They can't alter your destiny. I don't care what type of witchcraft they use. Voodoo is not powerful enough to change the outcome of somebody's course of life. It's not. It could interfere, but it cannot change what God has already written in stone. So, yeah. This person is going to be literally betrayed. They are. Just like they're over here trying to betray you, they're about to be majorly betrayed. And you're going to get everything that you want and desire and everything that you deserve. You're going to literally get to have your destiny and live in it too. And this weird person that wants to try your shoes on, this person is so weak. They would try your shoes on and like not be able to wear your shoes because they have a different size foot. And then they would try to walk and they would get blisters all over their feet. And it's just not going to happen. Okay. This person could not actually be you. I feel like they've already deceived a community of people into thinking that they're like you. But this person is nothing like you. You would never do this to anybody else. You never have done anything like this, and you never would. You know? Yeah. This person also wants you to abandon your creativity so that they can pretend like they have it. This person will never get their hands on your blessing. Yeah, you're too strong for them. Literally, you are stronger than this person. So is this love union. Like I said, if they were trying to break you up from somebody, they're going to have this person will never find love in this lifetime. This Queen of Wands, these people, they're about to be broken the fuck up, like literally with whoever they're with. Because these people are on devil time. They're not with anybody that's compatible. They don't have a divine love union. This person would destroy their twin flame had they been given one. That's why they don't have one. Yeah, they misinterpreted your strength. They did not understand that kindness is strength. Love is more powerful than fear. Why would you fear this stupid mortal weirdo? Straight up weirdo. Okay, why would you fear any of these people? I don't care what organization they belong to. I don't care what satanic shit they practice. Why would you fear this? You have God. Like, you don't need to fear this. You don't need to fear these people. But if they were wise, they would fear the universe and fear karma and fear like the blowback. They should. But they're not wise enough to even fear God. These people must not believe that God exists. Especially to think that they could get, I feel like this person was being told by whatever low vibrational energy that they work with that this magic was working, and it never was. It never was. They can't take support from you. Yeah, they want a 10 of Pentacles. This is what they want. They want your influence, your importance. This person wants to be important. They want to be seen as somebody who's influential. They want a whole community, a house, a piece of property, a piece of real estate. They want something to come to them, and they want to gain overnight success through sacrificing you to the devil. And they're being told that that's not what's going to happen here. They also were trying to cut you off from your family and from a family inheritance so that you wouldn't be able to live in a home that somebody already got you or that is meant to come to you, okay? And again, this is why these people should mind their own business. And the reason that they're perpetually a loser is because this is the way that they think. They think that this stuff will work, and they feel like they can just do it to whoever they want whenever they get ready because they know a little bit of magic. No, the only thing that they know is some lower vibrational energy, which does not even like them. So I don't think that they anticipated you being this safe, literally. Like, you are safe. Yeah, they're very false. Yeah, exactly. They say that they don't want to see your heart get broken. Yeah, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. No. Yeah, I would literally show no mercy to this person, like in the spirit, in the flesh. I would cancel and rebuke them to their face. And I would seriously be like, whatever you tried to do to my family to keep them from supporting me or to keep me from having a house or support, like, the universe is going to do 10 fucking times the amount of that shit to you. And it's going to happen in this lifetime. Is that, like, I would literally tell this person, I will never be in another lifetime. God will never place me around you ever the fuck again. You cannot be trusted. This is why God gave you extra protection, extra support when you came into this lifetime, because the Most High knew that these people would do this. Like, there was a big possibility they would abuse their free will and that they would try to do this. This is why you're protected. So it doesn't matter how much spying, how much trying to curse your family is protected. And these people are so dumb to do this because they would never, ever want to be cursed. Like, they wouldn't want that for themselves. Yeah, you cut these people off, and good thing that you did. You know, they are going to get exactly what they gave. That's very accurate. Yeah, like, you're the one that has had your heart broken by these people many times over by trusting them in the past. This is why, you cut them off, and that was the best thing that you could have done ever, was walk away from these people. Because, yeah, they have some type of plan to sacrifice you in court or to cause you financial issues to your home so that you cannot live where you're at. This person is about to be sued, okay? This person might want to just shut the fuck up and pay whatever payment that they owe to the courts, okay? Instead of trying to come for you and your finances and your stability, this person needs to mind their own business, because you could really tear this person up. You really could. Like, if you sought revenge against this person and decided to even send their energy back to them, that it would destroy them. What you have survived, this person could never survive. They're a mere mortal. They're an ordinary, regular schmegular ass person. They have nothing unique about them, nothing creative, nothing. Like, this person thinks they're better looking because maybe they're skinnier or whatever. Their perspective is wrong, okay? That's crazy to me. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This is what just fell. These people are about to have a major fall. This is like the tables turning in your favor to favor you financially and against them. And if you have to defend yourself from this person, like defend your career, defend your job, defend yourself in any type of way, these people will regret the day that they decided to do this. Yeah. If you have to defend yourself, I would defend yourself from this moon magic. I would cancel and rebuke anything done up under any moon cycle by these people. And I would ask the archangels and the universe to bring back on these people everything that they sent out to you. A complete return to sender. And I think that what justice is going to do is force these people to go through everything that they just tried to do to you. Everything that they tried to do to you, these people will have to go through. Every amount of suffering, every way that they were trying to live off of your intellectual property and steal from you and set it up so in the future that they could take from you whenever they got ready, this person will be ritualistically abused for the rest of their life. They will go through continual strife. Page of Swords. And if they want to try to spy on you in the sleep state, or try to enter your dreams, or try to astral project, or any of this dumb shit, if they send anybody to try to monitor you, God will cut them down. Anybody to intimidate you, I would literally hurl back at them the same energy that they put back, amplify it by infinity, and hurl it right back at them. Slap these people out and stop letting these people think that they have any type of power. These people need to be shown that God is the one that's in control, that they are not God. These people need to stop thinking that their delusional bullshit is more powerful than God. And people underestimate you giving them to God. You giving them to God could destroy these people. You not seeking vengeance against them will destroy them, literally. You just returning their energy is going to destroy them on its own. Started to get nightmare, but then God interfered. Exactly. They tried death magic and chaos and illusion magic. Literally. Yeah. Now these people are left not protected. Okay. They're trying to spy to see if this witchcraft worked. No, I can answer that for them. No, it didn't work. But you know who it will work on? These people who are weak as shit. It's going to work on them. Yeah. You're the sun. They're the moon. You operate from a place of mental sanity and kindness. These people cannot sacrifice you to no devil. And I don't care what their fucking excuse is, that they have children to take care of. These people need to go get their own job, start their own company, do something authentically that they should actually be doing instead of trying to steal from you. Like, I am so sick of people trying to fucking live off of the collective. Enough with that. Exactly. The Lord will judge these people, literally. And you're going to get to continue to move forward like in the sun. You're a light worker. These people are darkness. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. These people are at a crossroads. They don't know what to do. And there's no amount of going to other practitioners to have them spy on you. That's futile. You are so highly ranked in the spirit that you go beyond what 33-degree Masons are. You go beyond what the devil is. You go beyond what religions can do for people. You are already progressed in Christ consciousness beyond where these people have access to. You could call down death and judgment on them and it would actually happen. So they might want to be mindful that you're the one with the authority, especially when it comes to the hereafter. And when these people, when they pass away, they may just have to answer to you. Okay. You may be the one that decides where they go. I mean, these people have completely sabotaged themselves by doing this. Yeah. They know that only one correct choice is going to be the true answer. They know that leaving you alone is the only thing that will stop this bad karma, but they still think in the back of their mind that they can manipulate something that they have no power over. They don't have any control over your star. Call your star, the energy of your star, back to you. I would say I cancel and rebuke anybody trying to steal my star, anybody trying to destroy my dreams and hopes and visions for the future, anybody trying to piggyback off of me or ride my coattails or go with me into the kingdom of God. No. Cancel and rebuke them. Okay. Absolutely not. Anybody trying to interfere with my love life, I cancel and rebuke them. Anyone trying to interfere with my platform, my job, my business, my creation, my book, my art, my acting, my singing, dancing, whatever this is, I cancel and rebuke them in the name of Jesus. And I report these people to the Most High God and to Jesus Christ and to Archangel Michael. And I cut all cords. These people have the police after them. Like they know that just going to jail and serving this time, this person knows that that's probably the only thing that's going to happen here. They know that they're being watched. Okay. They also know that trying to ensnare you, trap you, or frame you is not going to work because the police are not looking at you like you're a suspect. They're looking at this person like they're a suspect. And if this person was trying to bring any type of real harm to you, They're going to have to answer to that. Like literally, they're going to have to answer because they're being monitored. Yeah, magician. This person was trying to use magic to take your life from you. Absolutely not. You're the real magician. These people underestimated you. These are the types of people that will go to some type of lame-ass spell and not even realizing that you have the power to create your own spells and rituals. Like whatever you do is 10 times more powerful because it's actually authentic and it reaches people wherever they're at. This person, they wanted to take over something that you were doing because, and their excuse is because they have children. No, nobody told this person to go open their legs and get knocked up. Nobody told this person to do that. And nobody told this person that the way that they gain success is by stealing it from somebody else. This person doesn't realize that if they were able to even get away with any of this, how would they maintain it since it's not theirs? Like, this is what people that do this dumb shit do not realize. And this is why they go back to being poor and broke and being put in jail. These people are in the tower right now. Something could be literally happening to them right now. If they try to even come towards you in any type of vehicle, they will be met with resistance. God is protecting your home. God is protecting the land you live on. God is protecting your vehicle. God is protecting everything that you own. When you were creating all of this stuff, where was this weird-ass loser? Off being a dickhead somewhere else. They were never a part of you creating anything. They're not going to be a part of benefiting off of you. And I don't care how many rituals they do. It's not going to matter. These people are going to be forced into living by another person's rules, being put in jail, being perpetually in the tower. They need to sacrifice this idea, point blank period. Let's get the likes up, you guys. They need to, they need to sacrifice this idea of sacrificing you or doing any type of magic on you. It's not going to work. Some of us are not human, not all the way at least. I get that some of you guys could literally have RH blood type, which is like extraterrestrial blood type. It's not in these people's blood to be successful. The Fool. This is foolish. I don't think they thought that, though, at the beginning. They thought that this was a great idea. And because the devil allowed them to think that they were getting away with it, this person thought that this was a permanent solution for them. To throw you under the bus, sacrifice you, get you put in jail, then steal your talent somehow. It's very abstract, very abstract. Taking your wish fulfillment. I don't care how many jinns, how many stars they wish on. I don't care how many deities they summon. It's a no. Okay, these jinn can't do anything to you. And why would they even want to? Yeah, you are about to have a very abundant life marked with successful relationships. Nobody can stop that, No, literally. Yeah, pink Himalayan salt is like one of the best salts for you. And if you use it to bathe, what I do is like I put it into whatever body wash I have. I put the salt in there. I bless it and I add selenite, which is this clear crystal. It's this clear crystal. I add a little piece of that and then I use that to clean myself. Yeah, this person's in major regret because you continue to cleanse your energy and you have basically, you've been alerted of this person. And you're over here gaining your harvest, having your success, getting to have the rewards for the hard work that you created, while this lazy person is being shown that you can't just take things from people like that. And when you try, you will be met with so much resistance that you will wish that there was a day that this person will wish that they'll wish on the day that they would have never done this. Like, they're going to be in so much regret. This moon magic is working on them. That's what they want to know. Did it work? No, it never did work. It was never working. Four set. This is a end. This person's going to go through some type of funeral, okay? They could be losing a loved one over this, especially if they were trying to kill you with magic, okay? You cannot take out God's chosen people with no fucking witchcraft, okay? I'm sorry, but some people, they think that, like, they think that that's possible. It's not. Not somebody that's chosen, not somebody that has extraterrestrial DNA, not like, no. Literally, these people are blocked in the now and in the future. They're blocked. They're blocked out of, they're being denied. Whatever this was they were trying to gain access to, access has been denied. It's been revoked. Okay, you took your power back. And then this Two of Cups, these people wanted your divine soul contract that God gave you, that you have with the universe. They wanted this Two of Cups soul contract with the universe that you have to help the world. This person would not do anything good if they had your contract. They need to understand that. The reason that they will not be rewarded this worldly pleasure is because they're not worthy of it. Okay. And that may be hard for them to hear, but this person knows this shit. They already know they're not worthy of it. They didn't do any of the work. God never wanted them to be in this position. They tried to steal something from you. They thought they got away with it, and now they're being persecuted for it. So this is just a learning lesson for them. I also feel like you may get a new job, or you may get a new opportunity, or you may get to move to a new location, and these people cannot come with you. They cannot, like, if this person was trying to make sure that you could never go on vacation, you're going to go on multiple vacations. If they're trying to make sure you could never have a home, you're going to have multiple homes. Whatever this person was trying to keep from you, you will have an overabundance of it. Yeah. And literally any type of cult, coven, religion, secret society, spiritual group, prayer group, any group of dumbass people, that they're all blocked. They're blocked. God has blocked them. Masons, I don't care what these people do. What they're into, they're blocked. Shamanism, whatever this is, they're blocked. It's blocked. And these hierophants may be pissed off because they're being blocked, but it doesn't even have anything to do with you. It has to do with who they followed up. They followed up some idiot, okay? This is like if these people were actually hierophants and not fucking frauds, you know what I mean? If these people were actually real hierophants and not complete frauds, they would have been able to foresee that this was going to get them blocked. And so if you spoke out against a religion, a cult, a coven, a group of weirdos, they're pissed off, okay, that you spoke about them. Well, oh well. There's a lot of other people that spoke against them as well. But are they over there trying to sacrifice those people's lives? No, it's something special about you that they want. Knight of Pentacles, it doesn't matter how hard these people work, they're never going to get the success that you are going to get by being your authentic self. And they'll be left carrying a major burden when this is over. You'll be able to move forward, and they're going to be put in prison, okay? King of Wands. Yeah, anybody that's united with these people is foolish. This person wants to come out like a better version of you or something. They're being told no. The universe has said absolutely not. You will leave this chosen one alone, and you will not proceed forward to doing anything that they do. Yeah, you're getting your wishes granted and your desires granted, literally. Yeah, your goals are being achieved. This person is going to be crying, not able to sleep, knowing that they're going to go to jail because they violated some type of spiritual law and physical law. And you're over here being a divine being, an empress, somebody that can create successful freedom, material comfort, security, and protection. And this, if you have children to leave a destiny, a future to, your children will have everything that they need to succeed. This person's not taking anything from you. I feel like they should have gave up on this a long time ago. If they cared about their own children, And this is what they're going to say in court, that they did this, tried to do this to you because they had children and they saw that you didn't. Why does this person think that them and their stupid children are more important than you? I'm sorry, but like, delusional. And I pity this person's children because they're going to go through the bad luck that's accumulated because of the actions this person took. That's not on you. You didn't do anything to this person. You didn't tell them to do this stupid shit. They decided to do it on their own. Yeah, you have an emperor coming in, or you are this emperor, literally. So it's like a divine union and a spiritual child. This could be a project that you're giving birth to. Whatever it is, you have support. This person is not supported like that. God would never give this person support. Like, literally, I will tell you why. Because God knows what this person would do with it. They would use it to be flashy, to show off in front of other people, to be a fake, to be a fraud, and to try to hurt other people's feelings with them. And this person in the past, they had stuff. Just they've abused every type of relationship and every type of blessing that they ever had. This is why they're in this position. Oh, you could not have children? That's okay. That's okay. King of Swords. Just because this person thinks that they're more important than you because they have children does not actually mean that that is true. Okay? Like, I will be one to tell you that the divine realm does not care about this person nor their children. King of Swords. This person's going to be, they cursed your womb. Yeah, cancel and rebuke that. It's not too late. You can cancel and rebuke that. This person is going to be judged. They're going to be cut down. Confirmation. They're going to be stopped in their tracks, and they're going to be shown that this was a horrible crime to try to commit against another person. And that not only will they be doing the time for this, but they will be facing every spiritual repercussion that is, due to them. Three of Pentacles. Seriously, you have a community backing you. These people don't have a community backing them. People are walking away from these religions. They're walking away from these spiritual institutions. They're walking away from these weirdos, false, fake ass people. They're walking away from them. And they're moving towards Christ consciousness, which is moving out of oppression. Okay, what else do we need to know before we go? These people were trying to cut you down. And they're going to say that they needed to preserve themselves, that there was some mystical, magical, fake ass, made the fuck up reason that they needed to cut you, to take you away from your purpose, to cut you down, strip you of your resources so that they could have something. No, there is not a competition here. There's not a lack for resources. The resources belong to you and they belong to God. This person has done something very illegal and they will be publicly shamed. And they tried to do this to you because they thought that you were weak. Yeah, they know that you're a starseed, literally. And now you're going to get everything back and this person is going to be forced to go to jail. Yeah, you're still a Nine of Pentacles. Whatever they tried to take, they weren't successful at it. They weren't able to take you out of this standing on your own two legs, being able to support yourself, being able to live a free person. They were not, did MK Ultra on you. They were not able to stop you. And why seriously, if these people didn't work for the devil, then why would they want to stop you from doing God's work? Why would anybody want to stop another person from doing what God put them here to do? That's what I want to know. Why would anybody even feel the need or feel that this was even possible? And I, it's got to be some type of weird mind control. I would not be surprised. Why would anybody even feel the need to take somebody else out of their stability so that they could gain something? Stupid. Yeah, they wanted to steal away from you your ability to be an abundant person, to have security, to have success, and to have support. And because the universe is not allowing that, because you do too many good deeds for this to even work on you, literally you do too many you help other people in need, but do not help these people. When they come begging for forgiveness or whatever, groveling, tell them to take it up with God. And God is the one protecting you. Literally, tell them to take it up with God. That since they had such an issue with God, being in your life and they wanted to disconnect you, like just cut you out from the source, make it so that you could never get another download or spiritual message. This person wanted to take you out of being abundant. You were born abundant. You were never born with a lack mindset. Okay. You were born an abundant person. You will remain an abundant person. God needs you to be abundant so that you can continue to be there for the people that actually need you, and so you can inspire other people. You know, if this person has some type of political agenda, they need to go away. Like that, seriously. And I don't know if this person wants to use a political issue against you, but I don't fuck with politics. I don't like politics. I'm not into that. That's all you need to say to this person. You're not going to sit around and argue with about political, whatever the word is, political bullshit that you have no control over. Like, no, you know, this person, one of these people could be an immigrant or something. Okay. The fuck. They need to make a decision. Do they want to be in this country or not? If they do, then just do the paperwork. Like, that's all people need to do, is do the paperwork, take the test. You know what I mean? It's literally just becoming legit. But if they don't want to stay here, then what are they even doing? Why is this person even trying to do anything to you at all? Why do they want to uproot you from your natural homeland where you were born? Why does this person think they can come from wherever and just uproot you from where you naturally exist? Yeah, you're loved by God. This is the difference between you and them. It's not that God doesn't love these people, but doesn't trust them. God's not going to give these people an inheritance that they can share with the world, because they would never share it. These people are greedy and they're needy. Yeah, and you're over here working on a project that you have been envisioning for a very long time. If these people want to stop that, they might want to go look in the mirror, and that is the answer to their problems. Them going to go look in the mirror and look at themselves. Like, they want to know what the answer is to this. Since they caused the problem, they're going to be the answer. But if they keep trying to mess with the universe and force something that's not meant to be, the universe and the archangels will literally limit these people to the point where they will never, ever try this again. And if they want to negotiate and argue politically about whatever, I would just be like, no, do not argue with these people, especially over no political bullshit. Like, come on. Like, can we all get past that? Like, judging people for their political view, can we all get past that? Like, why is that even being done? It's crazy. Yeah, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You've already put something into motion. You're the genius. These people are clearly idiots. Like the 3 of Wands to the 2 of Wands, these people want you to go backwards. They don't want you to commit all your energy to this new project. They want you to have to fight them. You're not going to fight with these people. You're not an idiot. You don't go to protests, okay? And I think that people that go around protesting, parading around the streets, wasting their time, being violent and aggressive, I think that those people are foolish, point blank period, okay? And I understand that sometimes protesting is a way to get change, but, you know, it's a negative way to get change. People could pray about it and change what they're doing, and the situation would change. That's crazy. That's crazy that this person wants to come from a whole other place and they think that they're just going to uproot you whenever they get ready. No, that's not going to happen. This person's about to be made very sorry. Yeah, because your natural inheritance that comes from God, your roots, are so protected. Your heart is protected. Your crown chakra protected. The gifts that God gave you to make money with in this life is protected. These people can't do anything about that. And it doesn't matter who they send in, you know. It doesn't matter who they send in. It's not going to work. These people also cannot get you to combine your blood with theirs. You're never going to do that. Yeah, these people want to argue and they're about to be betrayed. All of these people are about to be majorly betrayed because that's what they do to other people. So that's what's coming back to them. This is a perfect time for you to use your gifts and abilities that God gave you to create a new future, to manifest the life that you want. This is a perfect time. Don't let these people make you think that it's not. Yeah, they're going to come in with some bullshit love offer. You don't need these people. You already have somebody. God already has somebody for you. These people are carrying a 10 of wands, and they feel like the only way that they can get you to carry the 10 of wands and exchange something with you is by bringing in a lover or tricking you. You're not trickable. You're the energy of the high priestess. You can't be deceived. And you can't be bargained over. This is like, you know, they think that this is all that you are, and they have mistaken that you are not this soft, oh, I don't speak up for myself person. You will cancel and rebuke these people to their face. And this is going to put them in the 10 of swords. The 10 of wands to the 10 of swords. These burdens that these people are carrying that they can't cast off on you or exchange with you is going to take them out. And they're going to act like they're a victim, but the only thing that they were victimized by was their materialism and greedy, selfish bullshit. These people did it to themselves by being greedy and materialistic and focusing only on what money could get them and what looking like something else could get them. This is why they're about to literally lose everything that they have in the spirit and in the physical. And they've sabotaged their ancestors. They've sabotaged their destiny. They have, by trying to take something from you, they have sabotaged your life. So just know that whatever you've been through, yes, I'm not saying you didn't go through stuff. You absolutely did. These people put you through a bunch of shit. However, was it ever going to take you out? No, you're too strong for that. You're protected by God. I mean, literally. You were picking up on it, but it did not take you out. It did not strip God's love from you. No human on this planet can ever make the divine source who is pleased with what you're doing. Literally, they cannot change God's opinion. They can't bribe God. These people are stupid. They also cannot bribe you. You cannot be bought and you cannot be sold. You cannot be abducted. You cannot be kidnapped. You have aliens in the sky watching over you that will come down and probe these people. And they're finding this out. The things that they're seeing around them are terrifying. I can definitely tell you that. These people are being haunted. And they're about to be arrested. So they might want to just let whatever this dumb shit go. Abandon ship. That's what I would tell these people straight up. If they came to me for advice, I would tell them to abandon, I would say, yeah, not for sale. I would tell them to abandon this idea, to abandon ship, to jump overboard, walk the plank, like literally, because they can't change other people's opinions about you. These people don't have that type of power to make other people think what their mind control shit is. No, these people want other people to be afraid of you and afraid of your natural born talents. And why would anybody fear somebody that's here doing the right thing? Like, these people are chained to the devil, not you. They are also broke. And they wanted to make you broke. That was their main agenda. They're failing at that. So you continue to work on your projects. Yeah. Better deal with the sharks. Literally, you continue to work with your projects, okay? You're going to be very, very successful. Also, remember, you guys, if any of you have any personal questions, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question, and I will pause the collective reading and answer your question. So as we conclude this, yeah, jump overboard. That's exactly it. As we conclude this, there are 2 links in the description box below. The first one is to the Truth of God. This book is freaking awesome. It's changed my life. I've always been psychic, but with this book and the techniques in it, it took me out of the psychic realm so that I could become basically untrapped, right? So it's got in it 3 really good techniques that are so valuable. The first one is the joy versus anger technique. That develops a yes and no answering system with God so that you don't have to say a prayer and wait for a sign. You can get an immediate yes and no answering system, like ask a question and get the answer immediately. And then there's the God technique, which shifts you out of your ego into your God self so that you're looking out through the eyes of source, able to see everything from the higher perspective, which is going to help you detach basically. And then the mind technique, which is about selecting the beliefs that do not serve you. Because for this situation to be removed, there will be something within you that you have to heal or release. It could be a belief system that you have. This is called the truth of God. The link to it is in the description box below. There will be, because there's something, because we create our realities with our thoughts and our beliefs. So there was something going on within you that drew this experience in. Once you clear that, this experience will not manifest again. So that's The Truth of God by Michael STEADMAN. I suggest that you guys get that. It's an intuitive workbook, and then it helps you also understand the universe, God, and it's got so many different things about frequency, astral projection, creating your own reality. And then I've written a book that's called Visago Tarot Card Spreads and Spells, and it's got a tarot card spread for each of the major arcana cards. So like the moon is a major arcana cards, the major transitions, and then all you need to do to start learning to read your own cards. Because this book, I wrote this book because I know how hard it can be to pull cards for yourself. When you're wanting to see a certain situation manifest, it can be really hard to see what's actually there. So I've written basically a manual that will help you go beyond self-doubt so that you can actually read the correct information. And so if you're interested in learning that, there's a link to this book in the description box below. But yeah, each of the major arcana cards, the major transitions in life, have a tarot spread. So I'll just read like the Hierophant. For the first position that you'll pull a card, it says this position represents the crown chakra and reveals royalties, nobilities, powers, and dignities related to your personal throne of power and purpose for the universe. The higher thoughts of your higher mind can be shown to you here. You may see a clue to your clarity on how to execute your divine life purpose and mission. If you pull the Strength Tarot card for this position, you will know that your spiritual crown, throne, and royal blood is strong. If you pull the High Priestess for this position, it could mean that you're about to embark on a new phase of life or a new intuition is about to take place. And so then there's a manifestation technique that helps you basically, for each of the major arcana cards, there is a spell that will help you. So the Hierophant Tarot card spell is for manifesting the lack into nothingness. It's considered void magic. So you're basically, you work with the cards and then you do, like a prayer basically. I invoke, draw in, and evoke, draw out the energies of the Hierophant into this card for the workings of this spell. I call upon the traits of the Hierophant along with any personal dignities and powers that belong to me. I call and summon back my destiny. I am my own high priest or high priestess. I call upon the Most High God to aid me in my calling and to aid me in working towards total mastery over my destiny and fate. All destiny swapping and destiny swappers I cast into the void of nothingness now. So yeah, when you have some time, get this book. It's called Visago Tarot Card Spreads and Spells. The link to it's in the description box below. And all you need to do to start with it is the major arcana. It's about the major arcana, but all you need is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the original. It's going to work the best with this book, and that's like $6. It's really cheap. So it's affordable, and God and the Holy Spirit and I have worked on a very long time to create this so that people could move beyond doubt. And then also in the back of the book is like a compendium of knowledge of every type of cards combination that could come out and what that would mean or what it could mean. And so you'll get, also all of that information so that when you start pulling cards and you get like big cards coming out together, you'll know what that means. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, everybody that donated. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Know that you are already successful. This one is called Visago Tarot Card Spreads and Spells. And there are 2 links in the description box. And it's to these books. So yeah, you can go right into the description box and you'll be able to find this book and you'll be able to find this book. And literally, if you want to learn to read your own cards and understand the way that tarot works, because the tarot, every card in the tarot deck marks a major step in your life, basically. So you could go through every single card in the tarot deck in one lifetime. This will help you understand so much about your destiny and your fate and how to protect that. And this will get you out of the psychic realm and into the consciousness of God, literally, and help you develop immediate intuition so that it's an intuitive workbook so that you can live your life and start asking questions. Okay. Have I ever had my decks hexed? No, I've never had that. But I'm sure that some people go through that, you know. So anyways. But no, I'm sure that some people have tried to do that, but I am very protected. So you keep putting yours in salt. Yeah, I feel like sage and Palo Santo, because what sage does is it neutralizes the energy, which means it'll destroy good and bad energy. And so you want to use something with the sage, like Palo Santo is basically so pure that it cannot be tainted ever. Some people believe that sage is like, I don't know why people have this thing about sage. They're like, sage is summoning demons. Stop it with the fear. People need to seriously stop. It's an herb, okay? Maybe if somebody buys cursed sage, what I think is happening when people say that it summons negative spirits, this is what I think is happening. I literally think that they're burning the sage and it's causing whatever negative shit is around them to get up and flee, and they're seeing it. And so they're like connecting what they're seeing fleeing from them to them burning the sage. Obviously, the negative shit would have been there and they wouldn't have been able to see it unless they burnt the sage. So it's like, it doesn't make any sense to me why people say that about sage. But yeah, delusions, okay? So just know that, you know, anytime you get any type of spiritual tool, tarot, pray over it, okay? Psalm 91 is a really good one. Psalm 23 is a really good one. Pray over it. Crystals, same thing. Ask for God to lead you to the right tools, literally, because you'll use a tool until you don't need it anymore. There's a part in the Truth of God that talks about how you can do all of this stuff in this book without having psychic abilities. And you'll eventually progress to a part where you don't even need spirit guides. So just know that if you want to get on the fast track spiritually, this is the book. And if you want to learn to read your own cards and to open up your abilities, this is the book that you need. So these things will definitely help you. But I love you guys so much, okay? Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and tap the notification bell, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Have a wonderful evening.